Hello friends, I hope you guys are well. I am so excited because I am officially starting the 2024 holiday season on this channel. I couldn't wait any longer. I warned you guys though, once Halloween was done, your girl was gonna be ready, and boy am I ready. Did you see my new straw? I found Christmas straws on Amazon. They're reusable. They made my day. I have so many warm, cozy holiday moments that I cannot wait to share with you guys. We're gonna be baking. I have affordable decor ideas. We have DIYs we're gonna do together, gift ideas, stocking stuffers, so many things, and of course, the cleaning and organizing motivation. I can never leave that out. If you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Today's video, we are focusing on the kitchen. I really wanna take my time with my decor this year. Normally I do a video where I do our entire main floor. It's stressful and I don't enjoy it as much. So we are going to have enjoyable moments this holiday season. We're not gonna rush, we're not gonna stress. We got plenty of time because it is the day after Halloween right now. It is officially November 1st. This video is coming out tomorrow. So I am just gonna focus on the kitchen today. We're gonna put out some amazing decor. We have DIYs, it's all affordable. I will link what I can, but I also am gonna do some baking. I love to bake when I decorate. My kids come home from school, they get so excited. The house smells amazing, it looks festive. We're gonna have some fun today. Let's get started. I am fully aware that I have way too many Christmas mugs, but they make me so happy. I love waking up in the morning and picking my mug for my coffee each day. It's just like a simple pleasure that brings me so much joy. I want to show you guys, this is brand new this year from Hearth and Hand. It's so beautiful and I can use it throughout the winter season. It's not just Christmas. This is my absolute favorite, also from Hearth and Hand years ago though. But this is the perfect size for my sleepy time tea at night, or if I just want a small cup of coffee, because I tend to go a little bit big when it comes to the coffee. And then I'll show you one more. This is Steven's favorite mug, which always kind of makes me laugh because he's more of just a simple guy. And I would assume one like this would be his favorite, but this is always his go-to if it's clean. And I am starting to declutter and donate the Ray Dunn mugs, but there were two that I wanted to hold on to. This one because I can use it year round and I just think it's so cute. And then this one because I just love it. All right, let's get these put away. I want to show you guys, I have little bowls and then I have two of these. I love to have snacks. I like to make snacks for my kids and their friends just in little seasonal bowls. So these I got from Home Goods actually this year. I think they're supposed to be just little baking dishes, but I just use them for snacks. And then also these are from Home Goods as well and they come in a little 4-pack. And they just have a really pretty wintry scene with a tree with a little star on it. But it's just a simple little thing that can just make snack time more fun for grown-ups and kids.
People of today need the latest stuff.
Okay, this is a big moment because we're about to pick out the sponge that we start the holiday season with. I got an 8-pack on Amazon, super affordable, and I'm gonna use some of the extras as gifts this year for my friends. I have friends that are just like me where they would love to get a Christmas sponge. So here's the different ones that come with it. They have 2 of each. So we have the gingerbread man, which I think is gonna be the winner today. There's a cute little stocking. There's a Christmas tree. And then, of course, a Santa. And just to warn you, if you end up getting these, when they first come, they're gonna be vacuum sealed. Open it up, let them sit on the counter for about 24 hours, and then they'll puff up. Because when you first take them out, don't panic. It's gonna take a good 24 hours for them to reach their full potential. And then the other thing I did get was a new sponge holder. I normally do the Scrub Daddy sponge, but when I do my seasonal sponges, I usually go for a different type, and then I needed something that kind of held it in, because you guys know I normally just set it on the counter, but then water leaks everywhere, so I'm gonna be more practical now. So I got one of these, so I think, is this our winner? Let me know in the comments. Would you do this one or Santa? I don't know. I'm having a dilemma. We can always switch it out. I'm gonna keep one of each for me, and then the other 4 are gonna be gifts. So let me know which one is your favorite. All right, let's set it up. I love that little gingerbread man sponge. It will just take a task like doing the dishes, which I typically don't enjoy, and just make it extra fun. I love sponges like that. Are you somebody who would enjoy getting a holiday themed sponge as a present? I thought it would be cute with like some Mrs. Meyer's cleaner with a fun little bow, maybe in a little gift basket. I have lots of just gift ideas like that we are gonna do together this season. I can't wait, so many fun things. Okay, we're gonna start decorating our kitchen counters. I just got out a bunch of stuff. I am not someone who's good about coming up with a plan beforehand. I know that I love to decorate with pine cones. You guys probably remember that from my fall decor. Mostly I go out and get them in nature, and you guys taught me that I need to bake them before I put them in my home so that we can handle any critters that have inhabited them. I have some of these from last year. These are from Dollar Tree. Some bells from Target. I used this vase in my fall decor. I believe it came from Kirkland's, and I think they actually still have it. If they do, I will link it for you guys. These are just all from years past, probably from Target. And then I have this guy that I got from the Target dollar spot that I like to create a cozy little nook for our Alexa. She works very hard for our family. My kids talk to her nonstop, so she always gets her little moment. So I have that. I believe this came from the Target dollar spot as well. But I want to jazz it up a little bit this year, so I just grabbed one of these. This came from Walmart this year. They are less than $2. It's just a beautiful ornament, so I want to try to, I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe just hang it right there just to give it a little something with some red, because a lot of this decor is green and gold, and I'm trying to incorporate some more pops of red in my decor this year, so I love velvet ribbon, so something like that. I don't know, let's just get in there and see what we can do. The stem that I'm cutting up right now came from Dollar Tree. And what I love about the Dollar Tree stuff is you can kind of mix and match and create what you want with it. I didn't like the plasticky looking part of that, so I just removed it and I thought it looked so much better without it. This corner is an area that typically gives me a lot of trouble when I'm decorating because we have the Alexa there and I kind of have to work around her, and I don't know. I still don't 100% love how this turned out. I think it looks great, but I think I will be changing it throughout this season. But that's how I am. As you guys know, I will just switch it up when I feel the need. If I don't feel it after a couple of days, we're gonna make it until I get that feeling where I think, okay, this is the right decor. And I also change it every single year. So if you are somebody that has been with me since the start, my decor never looks the same year after year. I use the same exact pieces, but I like to use them in different spots so it feels like new decor, it feels like something different, and that's just how I do it. Okay, I have a quick dinner idea to share with you guys. It's healthy and it's so tasty. So we're having spaghetti for dinner tonight, one of my kids' absolute favorites. All three of them will eat them, so it's one of my favorites. But what I like to do for Steven and I will take an acorn squash, I'll cut it open, add some seasoning, add some extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil to it, bake it in the oven. And then when there's about like 3 minutes left, I will add spaghetti, the spaghetti sauce with the meat to the middle of this, top it with some mozzarella, put it back in the oven. Oh my gosh, it is so good. All right, let's get back to decorating. Okay, let me talk to you about my plan for this corner with the candle. So I have this thing on all the time. So I'm just gonna do simple, small decor right behind it. I'm gonna use this little, it looks like a tray table that I got from, I guess not a tray table, it's a cake stand that I got from Target last year. I have another one of these. I'm just gonna add some twinkle lights. I got a massive pack of these on Amazon, super affordable. I'm just gonna fill it with that to have just a little bit of sparkle going on. And then this is new from Walmart this year. It was, let's see, I think it was less than $2. I think it's supposed to be an ornament, but I like to use things for other reasons. So $1.98, yep, less than $2. I think it's beautiful. So I'm actually gonna, I think, add it to that tier tray. I keep calling it a tier tray, a cake stand. And then I'm gonna use this gold bell. I need my pop of red, so just a little thing, and just keep it super simple. And I think it's gonna be really cute. Okay, big things are happening. I don't love the look of that, so I think I'm actually gonna move my candle warmer. It has sat here for almost, well, over 2 years. This is where it has been the whole time. Change is hard for me, so some of you might not relate to this, but I think I'm gonna move it. I think I'm gonna move it to my little clutter counter, which I did clean, by the way, today. It looks amazing. Removed the basket, removed everything. So I think I'm gonna put it over there, and that will probably hopefully motivate me to not just throw everything on that little counter. Change is coming. Okay, what do you think? I kind of like it. It's gonna take me a little bit. I just need to get used to having it over here. There are some things I have to leave over here. This is our 2024 jar of memories. Anytime something exciting happens or just a core memory, something we want to remember and celebrate, we fill it out and we put it in here. So on New Year's Eve this year, we're gonna open them up and read them. So highly recommend this. It's so fun. So we have that. It has to be accessible so that everybody can write on little notes and put them in. And then our oldest son, Charlie, wears a hearing aid. So that's his hearing aid charger. So that needs to be accessible for him. So this is just gonna be a new cozy little corner for the candle warmer, and so far I like it. What do you guys think? little DIY. I want to take this wreath. I got this from Joann Fabrics. It's like that Nordic real feel wreath. I love it because it doesn't scratch up my hands or irritate my skin when I'm working with it. So we're gonna start with this base, and I think it's beautiful just on its own, but I wanna add just a little something to it. It needs some red. I don't have my red velvet ribbon. It hasn't come yet. I like to do velvet wireless ribbon so it just hangs naturally. So I'll probably switch it out once it arrives in a couple of days. But for right now, I'm just gonna use a linen red ribbon, and I think I'm gonna take another one of those ornaments from Walmart, a little red bell, and maybe just connect them together and then just hang it from the middle and keep it super simple, classic, and just cozy. All right, let's put it up. Update on the candle warming lamp. I don't think it's gonna stay in its new home. It gets pretty hot around it, and that's like a really confined space, and so I felt the jar next to it and it was getting pretty warm. So I don't think that's safe. The whole reason I do the candle warming lamp is to avoid fire. So I think I'm gonna move it over here. It's still a new spot. It will still take some getting used to, but I think this will be a better spot. So let's move it real quick. Okay, I think this is gonna be the winning spot for the holiday season because I like to also see the glow of it from across the room. So I think this is a better spot. You can see it and it's a little safer. The next thing I'm switching out is my reusable sticky note. I am such a sticky note person because if I don't write something down, I will forget it. And every season or every month or two, I like to switch out the color of it so it seems new to my brain and I remember to look at it. And this is right in the heart of our kitchen where we pass by to get into the pantry. It's next to the fridge, so it's the prime spot. And I typically write things on it for like a day of reminder. So this morning I have Rory's parent-teacher conference. So that's on the sticky note right now. So if there's a theme day at school or if the kids need to remember to bring something that's out of the ordinary. So that's just like a day of reminder. I always try to look at that first thing in the morning on the way to get my coffee. And I love it. It's a system that works really well for me. And I love the reusable sticky notes because when I put just the regular Post-it notes, they tend to fall on the ground. And so this thing holds on really tight. It's really sticky and I highly recommend it.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear.
If you're questioning why I climbed up on the island to decorate the back of this, I'm starting to question that myself. In my mind, in the moment, it seemed like the right move, but I could have probably just moved the tray and decorated the back. But what I like to do is make sure that the back looks as good as the front, because I'm typically standing at the sink, Steven's at the sink. We spend a lot of time behind the counter, and so I wanted to make sure it was just still as aesthetically pleasing, that there were lights back there and pine cones and greenery. So I needed to climb back there in order to do that, and I'm adding some lights to it. These lights have a timer. I am all about the timers when it comes to my decor. I don't have time to go around to remember to turn things on and off, so I rarely will use something that doesn't have a timer on it. And I also like to use charcuterie boards for my decor, because then I can slide it around and move it when I need to clean the counter off. I will do the same thing in the next video when we decorate the dining room. I just think it makes it really convenient.
Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so.
Okay, I love how the island centerpiece turned out. I think it is so beautiful with just a touch of elegance. Just calm. Calm is my absolute favorite when it comes to home decor. And I just love it. There isn't any red in it, but red doesn't really give calm vibes, at least in my opinion. So I'm okay with no red right there. We'll keep adding the red. Speaking of red, our red dog Annie says hello to you guys. She is right at my heels. I don't even know if she's been on camera. I'll show you Annie really quickly. There we go. She is always by my side. If you've been around, you know that. All right, so next up is my absolute favorite thing that I like to add to our decor. I like to put little mini wreaths on the back of each of our counter stools at the island. Something I have learned, especially if you have children that are sitting at the island, I used to wrap the ribbon around the chair, but when my kids sit down, because we sit here pretty frequently for homework, sometimes family meals, things like that. Annie says hello again. They will move the ribbon, and then I'm constantly straightening the wreaths. That's not fun. So we're gonna try something different this year. We are going to add command hooks and hang them on that, and I think that will solve the issue of them moving. The other thing is, I'll show you the ones that I found new this year, and then I'm gonna show you the original ones I purchased, because I think they are so beautiful, but I don't think they're gonna go with the decor that we have this year, so I'm gonna stick with these. Okay, come. Annie's trying to convince me to feed her early. If you have a dog, you probably can relate to that. All right, so these are from Target. They're room essentials. I think these are gonna be perfect. They have pine cones. They have some red berries in them. I think they will go with everything that we have. So I'm gonna use these this year, and they have a little hook, which is super convenient. But at Hobby Lobby, I got these. I'm just gonna return them, but I wanna show them to you guys. They are so cute, super affordable too. Originally $5.99, but I got them 50% off. So they were like a little more than $3 with taxes, but they're, oh my gosh, they're so pretty. They're the flocked look. I think they're beautiful, but I don't think they're gonna go with what I have here. Although I'm gonna hold on to them for a little bit. Since this video is coming out tomorrow, you guys can let me know. What do you think? This one or this one? So let's go flocked or snowy or traditional. Let me know which one you prefer, but I think we're gonna stick with the traditional for today, but I could always swap them out if you guys convince me otherwise. And then the other thing is, again, my red velvet ribbon hasn't come yet, so I'm just gonna start with the linen one and then probably eventually swap that out, but let's get these hung up on the chairs.
Yeah. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard.
Okay, the last spot I want to decorate are these shelves right here. I have these trees that I got years ago from Target, and I love them because they have this beautiful glow, but you can also set a timer, which is really important for me when it's a shelf up here that's out of reach, and then I can just kind of set it and forget it. So I have them in white and then a couple in green, and then I got these a while ago, I think last year or the year before. I believe they came from Michael's. I'll look and see if they still have them. And then here's where I think I'll incorporate those Walmart ornaments, and then if I end up not liking it, I will just add them to our Christmas tree this year. All right, let's get the shelf styled.
Lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all We're chasing snowflakes as they're falling down, and follow Rudolph all across the town. Later we meet under the mistletoe, while Santa's busy saying ho, ho, ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face.
All right, I do love how simple this looks for now since we are early in the season. I do see myself adding to that more, so stay tuned for that. And I'm not gonna put it out yet, but we have a family advent calendar that the kids look forward to every single year. I'm not gonna put that out yet, but that will go right here on the counter because this is kind of the kids zone over here. But it is time to bake now. So let me go ahead and get out all the ingredients and I'll show you what we're gonna make. Okay, we are going to bake a cinnamon roll dump cake. All you need are 2 cans of cinnamon rolls, any brand that you want, some cinnamon swirl cake or muffin mix. Sometimes it's labeled as just a coffee cake mix. That will do. About 3/4 of a cup of butter, and then just a tub of cream cheese icing. This recipe is so simple and so delicious. Let's make it. I will link this recipe in the video description box for you, but the first thing you're gonna do is take out the cinnamon rolls. This was my favorite part because I had a lot of fun using my pizza cutter to cut them up. You can cut them in as small or as large pieces as you want to. You don't even have to cut them. You can just place them in the bottom of your dish. And so I just cut them into 4s, and we're gonna take them and we're gonna try to cover the entire bottom of the pan with all of the pieces.
And later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day. A Merry Christmas Day.
All right, the next thing I did was take my tub of cream cheese frosting and I put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds just to loosen it up a little bit. And then we're gonna essentially spread that entire can across the top of the biscuits. If you microwave it for a little bit, it'll make it a little easier to spread it so that it's not sticking to the pieces of the cinnamon rolls.
Oh, yeah. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before.
And here's where you start to see how it's a dump cake. You're gonna take that cinnamon roll cake mix, you're going to dump it across. Mine came with a cinnamon, like a brown sugar cinnamon packet. And so I'm going to do that next, but I wanted to spread out the cake mix first to try to make it a little even. This, since it has brown sugar, is going to clump together a little bit, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I just take my little spatula and break it up as much as I possibly can, but you know it's all going to melt in there if you've ever made a dump cake, and so it doesn't have to be perfect. I just tried to spread it out as much as possible, and I was able to cut the butter and not do the full amount that it requested, which I believe was 3/4 of a cup. I just did 1 stick, and I cut it really, really thin, and that ended up being plenty to spread it across the top. The recipe says about 40 to 45 minutes to cook it. And so while that is baking, I wanted to give you an overview of all the decor that we did today. I thought it turned out so beautiful and I can't wait to do more with you guys. Let me know in the comments what type of decor you like to do for the holidays. I go very traditional, as you can see, with red and green and golds and things like that. And I like to keep it simple and calm and nostalgic. That is my favorite, bringing out those pieces that my kids and my family will look forward to every year. But say hello in the comments, let me know your decor style, and let me know when you plan on starting to decorate. Okay, it still has about 12 minutes, but I wanted to show you because it is looking so tasty and our house smells so good.
From house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day.
the last step is to heat up the icing that came with the cinnamon rolls just for about 15 seconds in the microwave, and you're just gonna pour it on top. This is a recipe that is definitely better when it's warm. So first thing out of the oven, it's so good. If you let it sit on the counter for a couple hours, you're gonna wanna heat it up before you eat it again, because it does get a little bit harder when it sits out because it has all that brown sugar and things like that. But oh my gosh, it's such a treat. Okay, we obviously need to taste test this together. I cooked it a little extra long because the middle was having a hard time cooking, so just keep that in mind. It definitely took longer than the 40 to 45 minutes that the recipe link will tell you. Just after 40 minutes, check it every 5 minutes. That's what I did. I think it took a total of 55 minutes for me, maybe an hour. All right. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to eat this. The kids are gonna go crazy. You can smell it the second you walk in our house. It smells so good. It melts in your mouth. It reminds me a little bit of my grandmother growing up would make sticky buns. I think some people call it monkey bread, because it's just like melts in your mouth, and obviously that's the butter doing that. But oh my gosh, this is so good. And I like that it breaks apart because we cut up the cinnamon rolls. You can leave the cinnamon rolls uncut. That's what some of the recipes call for too, and that would be fine. But I wanted to just kind of cut them up to put them in, and I am so glad I did. Oh, all right, this would be really good with some vanilla ice cream on top too. Such a treat. Thank you so much for watching. I cannot wait to add more decor to the rest of our house and just get festive and cozy together. If you're new, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.